Hey, True Talk here, vlog 6, I believe, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about how the world is coming and the way how the economy and the recession and how it's affecting me and a few others that I come across, and I also see a couple things on my feed on YouTube that's showing me that like they got these guys that say, okay, well look, put in more time, more effort, you'll be able to achieve the things that you want to. And we're talking about going to work wise. We're not even just talking about content. We're just speaking up on those layman's terms for a reason because of the simple fact a lot of us get our money from 9 to 5s at the moment. And 9 to 5's been around for so long that, that is how we mostly have been taught and raised to how to get where we need to be. And also, we all know we're in a rat race to take care of ourselves, and we work for the system, exchanging time for currency. And since we're exchanging time for currency, the value of our time that we're giving out now is not equivalent to the necessary funds and things of that nature that we have on a personal level that we have to go ahead and pay. And since those things are coming to that standpoint where it's not balancing itself out, I'm not mad or frustrated about it. Thank God, I don't have as much bills and things of that nature, but I'm taking effect on it because jobs ain't hitting like they used to the last 3 years ago or even four, where you were able to get the interview, right? And then within the interview time, they would end up letting you know either the same day or the next day, well, you're gonna start at this time, and you're gonna do onboarding, probably like right after the interview or something like that, or the next day, or go take your drug test, whatever the case it may be. And now it's another type of game that's going on. You can apply at these places and things of that nature, but you're not getting any callbacks. Yeah, you have a decent resume, but not getting any type of callbacks or letting you know you can do this. I'm not focusing on the negative. I'm just focused on the now. And I like to do my research to know that, hey, I'm not tripping. They're going to be doing a lot of layoffs real soon coming into 2025. And also, the recession that I spoke upon just earlier, I'm on the conversation, it's now. They're saying that it's coming, but it's now. And since it's now, it's kind of it affects the mental because you go to the store. Let's just say you have $50. $50 get you like 6 things, maybe 6 or 5 things at the very least. And the way how the prices are just like slowly increasing, but the money that you're getting from your payroll is not equivalent. That's why, like lately, like I'm not giving up on the job search or anything. I'm just being very open minded and doing some research to know that hey, I'm not the only one. But guess what? When you do a little bit more, you see that people that's having, as you say, that graduated with degrees, their percentage of getting a job, what I Google search was like 51%. I mean, 57, 51%. Non degrees is, I think, about 47 ish percent. Don't quote me on that. I did look it up yesterday. I didn't write it down. Should have, but hey, I was just trying to dive in and do my own divesting so I can just be like, I can know what's really going on in this, what's going on in today's time. Tech companies are getting laying people off. Grocery stores are closing. Besides grocery stores are closing, I'm pretty sure these big companies that have, let's just say, Apple, if not Apple, Walgreens, if not Walgreens, freaking, if not Microsoft, BlackRock. Um, there's quite a few places that what you call that have a vast majority of people are what you call letting it go, even if they have the skills and things of that nature. Like they're closing down like what is it like? I think it's 2,500 or 65 stores of Macy's. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's 2,500. But that's a lot of stores. That's a lot of people jobs there that's gone. And right now, I'm just at a mind state of I don't want to be filling applications if like it ain't going nowhere. This is not to be on the negative side, but it's like if they're doing big layoffs and we're also having inflation, and since we're having inflation, it is impacting everybody. And by the way, there's no such thing as middle class anymore. Um, and since there's no such thing as middle class, people that just so happen to look like me or getting slowly weaved out of being the minority. And one point in time back in the day, when I'm speaking of on our fathers and our mothers and their grandparents, we was the minority in plumbing, electrician, um, I'm trying to think, carpentry, and construction. That was back then. Now it's a big difference. It's not like that now. I see a lot of Hispanics working those type of jobs. I see some of us in there, but I don't see a whole lot of us in there. I ain't tripping or anything, but it's like goddamn, we do need an opportunity. We do need to make ends meet. And we're not like since the job market is, as you say, going downwards, and this is not to put the energy out there, but I'm just going off the research, it's going downwards. And I don't want to be thinking that this is what we all deserve if we truly try to achieve something. We're truly, as you say, are in trying to survive. Also slash in survivor mode. And within survivor mode, when everybody gets into that full fledged, you gotta kind of like watch your back. Some people be down to, as you say, can deal with it. And as they say, the strongest will survive. So I'll be thinking about these things and how it can take place in today's time and how it can affect the economy or just affect people in general. And I'm not trying to overthink this process. I couldn't really find something, as you say, as positive and related that I could have added to my channel. I just wanted to bring some light to and shed more light on this subject because, yeah, I see this on my algorithm. People are quitting their 9 to 5s. It's either they're quitting or you get people that's telling you you're not working hard enough or you need to get another job. If they're putting a big layoff and we're just going to say they started doing percentage of layoff this year, but quite a bit, but they say they had populated more jobs, like 142,000 jobs around that range, but I don't even see how they're doing that, and I haven't got opportunity. I haven't came across anybody that I know personally that has okay, well shoot, I came out and I did this and I achieved this with this job and they have all of this extra qualification. They're not even accepting your qualifications anymore. You as you say, you got your certification, yeah, that's dope. But you gotta know someone to get in there. Either that or just not, as you say, accepting applications at the moment. I don't want to ever feel like I'm wasting my time doing something that I know is productive. And I'm also being optimistic and positive about this subject matter because it's a very sensitive topic, not just to me. It's quite a few people and things of that nature. And I'm recording this just to really grasp the concept of what's going on. The dollar is depleted. We don't have nothing to support the dollar, no gold, no anything. Since I don't know the year, but I know they just been printing money just to be printing money, and they also been giving money like it's been giving money just like it's nothing. So those that, as you say, migrated here, and to those that's outside of the USA, getting money like a motherfucker. They just gave 23 bill like last year to I can't really remember the country, but it ain't here. They gave another certain amount of $1 billion again to another part of the world that's not here in this economy that we need the help in, which is like, isn't that counterproductive? Aren't we in debt? Ain't they say we's in debt like what is it, 32 trillion dollars? That's a lot of money. How you could be printing money and then be like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go give it elsewhere? That don't make sense. You're not trying to fix what's here, but you rather give to out there. But that's a systematic oppression. I don't like to get too much into that because I believe in that. I see that, and guess what? It's gentrification happening over here where I live at. It's happening a lot. Houses are what you call. I started seeing the prices rise 3 years ago, 2 years ago, and it went from at one point it was 100,000. It was at one point because it was rising slowly, and since it came from 100,000, it went to 200,000. Then a year or two after that, 300,000. This a home, and now it's getting up to 400,000. There should have been increasing over time, but like this little slogan they say, you will own nothing and you'll be happy with it. And I know not everybody's being able to maintain their necessary and things of that nature if they're charging 1,000 or more, or 1,000 to 2,000 every month. In other places, it's 2,000 base or 2,500 base. The economy not even balancing itself off to really, even what you call benefit the necessary, as you say, working class. And just off of that, I just wanted to rat that out because if we don't have anything back our money or anything like that, and they also dumping oil. So you telling me dumping oil is the best thing to do, and we have oil, but you telling me you don't want to do the proper exchanges and things of that nature? That's also affecting the economy as well. So I'm like, okay, I just pray that like we all get through it, and we all find something that gets us by. And I know this game is planned, and since it's planned, I don't want to feel like as if this just everything's planned in this fashion and order, that people that, as you say, that's making it in life, that's doing a little bit more better, that achieve some things. I don't want to hear you say, "Oh, well, you gotta do this. You gotta change your approach. You gotta do this." If I stated all these facts and you can go look elsewhere, look online, use Google, use that, and once you do that, and independent journalists and things of that nature, telling you, hey, this world ain't what you think it is. It is not. It's not panning out the way how it is. Systematic oppression for everybody, not just for me. Everybody's getting it, and since everybody's getting it, it's not really much I can really even go on at this point anymore because, like they say, life is what you make it, and it's not what you have, it's how you deal with it and how you express it. And what I mean by expressing it, mind frame wise, not allowing the necessary material things be the value of you. You are the value. Material things come and go. But the way how this game is playing out, if you don't have the necessary connections and funds and financial literacy, that's what's going on in this world, you'll be left behind. And besides being left behind, it's on purpose to be left behind. Like right now, there's quite a few people that's making it, but not, they're barely making it. So that's all I really wanted to talk about. I want y'all to have a wonderful day. I'm being optimistic and positive. Still going to try to apply to these jobs. Still trying to make sure that I stay on my grind and being being focused, not letting the shit get me down. But I just wanted to express it to y'all and show that hey, it's not just happening in America. It's happening everywhere. And it's just weird how America be able to give our money out, a lot of it, but not help the people here. Peace and love and happiness. You guys have a wonderful day.